Hello, I'm Will with the Will the Game. We're here with Empyrion, and I've been building a space base, and I've added a little bit more to it. So I was able to get some of the corners done, and I kind of went with this rigid pattern, kind of like a ruffled Lay's potato chip. And I don't know if I want to extend it out and bring it up, because I don't want to build the base as just a giant cube. And it's kind of what it's starting to turn out as. But that's not the kind of plan that I've had. I was able to get the ceiling done, and I was able to get it painted. I kind of went with a kind of marble look. But the whole point of this is I wanted a big base that I could park my CVs in, that I could do stuff, build in, that I could use to gather supplies, that I could use to storing all of those supplies and everything else. So right now I've got my larger CV, which is capital vessel, parked inside the area that I have completed so far. And my main vision for what I want to do with this space base is I want to be able to have my ships parked in here, and then I kind of want little buildings inside here that will be airtight. One for storage, one for crafting, one for forging ore into ingots. Like a med bay or something, and then I want to have a large hydroponics that I can start, craft food. And the whole point of this is that I would have a giant, large area for people to come that are in my group to be able to build, get some ideas, a meeting place. One of the nice things that is provided on this server, which is the Wicked Awesome Gaming server, is that the gentleman that runs it also can provide at a cost, but your own private solar system, which means you can pick out the planets that you want, so you can use them for gathering resources. And that's going to come into this next system update when they do the wipe, which is pretty much a server reset, so that he can add all of the new things that the developers have done to the game. So whenever there's a big update, that's when he usually will redo the servers. And that's where it comes in, as we mentioned before in the previous videos, is that you can get the forever wipe insurance, so that whatever you build, he'll bring back in the next part, which my ship there is a forever wipe insurance, so that when he comes back, it'll be here again. So right now I have the ceiling done, and my main idea that I kind of want to do here is I'm having a little difficulty trying to figure out what I want to do with the walls. I just don't want them to be flat. I kind of want to do something with them. So I don't know if I want to extend this angle all the way in and bring it all the way across, and then make a platform and put some buildings up higher. Maybe on the sides here is where I will do the hydroponics bay, and I'll have level after level after level, so I can have some items growing, and they'll be airtight, they'll be sealed in, so the plants won't die or anything. And then I can do that to the other side, or if I want to make other areas built into the walls and leave nothing on the floor, just leave it flat, I will have a repair bay. So there's a little item in the game that you can place in the ground, and when you park your vehicle over it, you put the supplies needed, and you can repair any damage to your ship. You can do that with your person, but if you're missing an item, this will replace them if you have the components added in there. So this is where I'm at right now. I didn't paint the edges here because I don't know if I'm going to build into it or not, so I don't know what kind of color scheme I'm going to add to it. I do know that this area right here is going to be open so that the ships can come in and out because they don't make doors big enough in the game. I kind of went a little overboard on the size of the doors that I wanted, but I wanted my ships to be able to fit in here, and this will be a space repair area. So my only next thing that I'm going to try and do is I want to figure out what I'm going to do with these areas on the side. They are pretty large, so I do have plenty of room that I can add to stuff in here. I do want to keep the angles because I don't want it to be just a giant cube. It doesn't look, that isn't going to look good. So, but this is where I'm at right now. And again, these are little markers for me just so I can count, just so I can figure out, you know, placement. You know, if I have something here, I want to keep something on the other side, keep it a little bit symmetrical. But this is where I'm at right now. I just wanted to get a quick video out here, get it set up, and just show you how much progress I have. But there was a lot of placing, a lot of blocks in here. It took me about, I want to say, 2 hours to get all the blocks placed for the little walls here and the ceiling, and then maybe about 30 minutes just to figure out all the angling and to get these done. But as you can see, the size of the base has gotten pretty large. If I remember correctly, I believe each block is 2 meters. So when you're talking about the size, the width, the depth, and the height, if you divide that by 2, again, gives you a count. But so far, I've placed 90,000 blocks, placing everything down. So this is where I'm at. So I will keep everybody updated. I appreciate everybody who's watched the video. I posted the other one, and I had quite a few views right off the bat, so I really appreciate it. Again, I'm new to the whole video thing, so it's pretty cool that some people are out there actually watching, and I appreciate it. If my friends are watching, thank you. And I will check you guys later, and I'll keep you updated. Thanks again.